With about 3 hours to go before the market close here, you can see Dow trading at the highs, Nasdaq also, and the S&P 500 back above 1,800. A very nice day for the market bulls, and we'll see where we're going to close. I want to show you, in this video, I'm going to be talking about some stock picks that you should watch, and also let's take a look at the markets here to see what the charts are telling us. On the VIX daily, you see that this general area that I'm drawing in blue right there has been a tell when to go back in the market. This is when the VIX has been stalling and has been a very nice time to go back in the market in each instant here over the last year or so. And as you know, we've been talking about this for all throughout this course of the year. Every time the market stalls there, time to go back alongside, and you can see right now we stalled precisely on cue. So the idea here is, unless the VIX can break out above this $15 area, which is the previous or recent daily closing high, one has to assume this market wants to go lower. Also take note of the fact that the VIX is very close on a daily chart to move below 50, which might suggest a big drop into the close for the VIX. Now, if you take a look at another indicator that I use sparingly once in a while, is the ULT. I don't even know what it is, and you can see now this area I'm drawing has also been a very nice time to get out of the VIX and back into the general market, and the market has moved to all-time highs in each instance. So we'll see whether the market is still going to be moving higher as we go into the next couple of days. If you take a look at the VIX hourly, you can see this red area has been best time to get out of the VIX on a short-term basis, long side, and go long the market. You can see now we are back below that red line, which could suggest that it's time to go back in the market. And also notice that on the other hand, there seems to be some type of support right now on the VIX daily. If this VIX daily cracks this line here, then that's confirmation that it is okay to go back in the market and to look for long side ideas. If you take a look at this below zero, very close below zero on the MACDs, could suggest that the market could also be looking to go higher and the VIX to pull back. So we'll see what happens. Maybe the VIX could bounce from these levels. We'll see what happens excuse me, over the next couple of hours. Let's go to the Dow daily. I want to share with you an interesting observation. On the Dow daily, if you take a look at this red line connecting that low and that low, so this red line here, this red line has been very nice in telling us when to go back in the market. It did here when we moved back above that red line, happens to be this period here. It did here, which happens to be this level here, and you can see the market has bounced on the red line there. So this is probably telling us the market is due for a bounce to the upside, probably even to take out these highs over here. So we'll see what happens again over the next couple of days. Another way we can take a look at this is take a look at the S&P 500, and as you can see, this is where you'd expect things to develop. This blue line happens to be what the market is testing. So ever since we made this break off the highs here on the S&P 500 here, we've come all the way back and are testing this line. If we fail, then this is the highs. Around here the market is going to see a short-term high, or if we take out that red line, the blue line here, that's indication the market wants to continue moving higher. So we're in that critical juncture. One or the other, market is going to decide what it wants to do. Another way I can show you this is, let's take a look at the Dow, actually the Nasdaq 30-minute chart. And on the Nasdaq 30-minute chart, what you see here is confluence of two things. You got the top lines here, there, and you also got the back test of this blue line from the downside. So somewhere around here, the market has to decide either breakout or resistance. I hope that makes sense. We're either going to stall here, confirming that this line here is legit and that this line here is back testing, or the market could decide to do what it's been doing this last year or so, which is break out of that range, confirming that it is taking out this resistance here, and we might see this market skyrocket to the upside. Now I have to say this was the Dow 30-minute chart. Let me show you the Nasdaq 30-minute chart, and it has a different look and feel. As you can see right now, it's already tagged 13-year highs earlier this morning, and what I see here going into the next couple of hours, this is on a 30-minute chart, short term, we could either form a double top there, which would make sense because this was failure point there, so we are testing this level here. If we form a double top here on the 30-minute chart for the Nasdaq, like that, like resistance being formed there, then this is going to confirm that maybe this is short-term highs in the market. So I'm watching this for a double top, or maybe even the market to break out of that range. So we'll see what happens.